Houston Real Estate Radio.
Thanks for tuning in this Sunday in the Houston area to learn more about real estate here on Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm Shannon Register, and right now we are talking with Clayton Richter, who is the founder of Foundation Homes. Clay, tell us a little bit about your company.
Foundation Homes is a custom home building company. We build custom homes in the Cypress, Katy, Spring, Tomball, and really all areas of Northwest.
All over Houston.
All over. We'll go anywhere. We also focus on, aside from our custom home building program, we have a Build on Your Lot program where we can build one of our floor plans or one of yours that one of our clients may bring to us from scratched on a napkin or a full set of design plans and engineering.
That's good. That makes it easy.
It does make it easy. We're a full service shop. We handle everything from concept to reality. We also have a outdoor kitchen and living area program where we'll add an outdoor living or kitchen area to your existing home.
And those are so popular right now.
They are very popular right now. That's been one of the biggest trends that we've seen on people that have their own home. Mm-hmm. They don't want to move. They love their neighborhood, their schools, their neighbors, but they want to enhance their outdoor living experience at their personal home. So we've been able to go in and design and generate and build and construct a outdoor living and kitchen area. And we've done outdoor kitchen and living areas anywhere from the low $20,000 range all the way up to the $200,000 range. So it's a very interesting aspect of our business.
On those outdoor kitchens, what are you finding to be the most popular? Because I've seen some where they have of course the grills in the kitchen area. They have the fireplaces. They've got the eating area, the dining area. Sometimes they'll have couches. I mean, what are you seeing as the trends? Is it real elaborate? Are they cutting back?
I think it's really both sides of that spectrum. We have some of our clients that really want to incorporate their indoor living experience with their outdoor living experience. And in those situations, we're doing everything just as you discussed, from fire pits to fireplaces, multimedia with TVs, several TVs in some cases, a lot of earth tones, a lot of natural stones. Aside from the grills and the typical side burner, we're also doing things such as warming drawers, ice makers, side burners. We've even installed, in some cases, an outdoor, a fully functioning smoking area. Smoking.
That's big in Texas. Big. I mean, that's a Texas thing.
It is a Texas thing. So, it's the trend is definitely going to the outdoor living, and even on our custom homes that we build, most of those custom homes are incorporating outdoor kitchen and living areas in their initial design phase.
Well, the custom homes that you're building, what sort of price point are y'all at?
In our custom homes, we actually tap into a broad range of price points. Our forte is the mid 300s to 600s, but we've also built some homes in the $700,000-$800,000 range, and then we also have a product and we have the expertise that we can even build down in the 160s and the 170s.
Okay, so a wide range, a lot of variety.
A lot of variety.
So tell me some of the neighborhoods y'all are in right now. That you're building in right now.
Right now we're building, we have two inventory homes that we're starting in Fairfield, which is a Friendswood development neighborhood off of Mason Road and 290 in the Cypress area. And we also just finished an inventory home in Tuscany, which is another subdivision right off the Grant Road and Eldridge area in Cypress as well.
And I know before the show we were talking a little bit about construction cost and how the construction costs have gone up recently. Tell us a little bit about that, your thoughts on that.
Well, I think a lot of people have the opinion that with the national market being down in new home sales, that everything should be less expensive. And while that may be true in many parts of the country, we've been very blessed in the Houston area with our significant presence in the oil and gas industry of not seeing the same trends of lower demand as the rest of the country. What that's done is put the builders in a situation where the demand is still here in Houston, costs are still increasing, and we're seeing costs rise on average of 15% within the last 60 days, and that's mainly due to the concrete supply and demand, but also lumber, and of course, anything that has to do with transportation cost is also increasing.
Sure, and I know with green homes, which I know that you're a green builder, and with green homes, you can save the consumers a little bit of money every year on their utility bills. Tell us a little bit about the green construction features that you put in your homes.
Well, we are an Energy Star builder, and so we build every one of our homes to meet or exceed Energy Star version 3 standards, which is just come into effect this January. So we'd like to add a lot of energy saving features, and some of those features could include enhanced insulation features, which will obviously lower your energy consumption on a monthly basis, but also some sustainability products such as advanced framing techniques that allow us to build the same quality and standard of a home, but use less materials, which also not only does it reduce the price a little bit for the consumer, it also adds some sustainability to the environment.
You know, I find that there are some builders out there who use the green term very loosely, and their products don't necessarily meet the green standards. Like when our realtors have green designations, you know, there are a lot of standards out there for the builders to meet, and they're not necessarily meeting them. They may have Tech Shield, they may have double pane windows, but they don't have a lot of things that houses can have nowadays. What do you think about that?
Well, I think there's, the old adage is if you cut your arm and you bleed green, there's a level that we can bill for you. Mm-hmm. But I think most people in the Houston area are focused more on that energy saving aspect. So some of the things you mentioned, such as enhanced insulation, Tech Shield, double pane vinyl windows, higher energy efficiency air conditioning products. Those are the things that most of my clients are looking for because, again, they're wanting to save that money on energy savings. We are a certified green professional with the National Association of Home Builders, so we can build to several levels of green, if you will. Mm-hmm. And some of those things, can incorporate, just the way the house sits on a lot, the amount of trees you take down, the hardscape, the landscape, the sustainability of the product, and of course the energy consumption levels. Right,
because I think sometimes when people think green, they think one thing or another. Some people think it's all about the environment. Some people think it's about the savings cost. It can also be a social responsibility. I mean, there are a lot of things that go with being green, don't you think?
I agree, and a lot of that goes down to, there's some different procedures that are in place now that a lot of builders are going to, and that's such things as recycling the leftover lumber and insulation and drywall materials from a home instead of taking them to the landfill. Mm-hmm. And filling the landfill up.
Right.
We're recycling those products and using them in other different products down the line.
That's good. And one of the programs that I love out there, Habitat for Humanity will come right to your business or house and pick up any leftover stuff. So even, like if you move into a new house and you've got a pallet of bricks still sitting there, they'll just come out and take them, which is a fantastic program.
It is great.
So what about solar panels? I hear a big debate about solar panels. What do you think? Are you incorporating them? Do you think they're as important as some people have kind of made them out to be? I know some builders are using them, and then there are others who don't.
Well, I think it's very important. Anytime you can save on your energy consumption, and taking that a further step down the pipeline, save on coal generation and those other features and the way they generate energy is very important to the environment. Well, what we're seeing in the Houston market, however, is it really hasn't taken off as well as we would have liked for it to. And right now, that's just a true function of cost benefit. It costs you X amount to get it. How long does it take to recoup those savings? And I think that's what most people are looking at when they look at solar panels is if it costs me $10,000, how long is it going to be before I make that $10,000 back?
Right. And when you're retrofitting a house, I think that's very important to look at. I know you can have people come out and check out your house and kind of tell you what you need to do to make it to have more cost savings. But if you're not going to live there about another year, it's not worth it. You really have to look at, is it worth doing those upgrades?
Well, that's exactly right. And there are several things. We also offer a remodeling program, and some of our remodeling products and homes that we do go over some of these features that your house may be 20 years old, but there's some new things that you can do on your addition or remodel that will reduce energy consumption. But there's also some small things you could do on the existing features of your home, like increasing your insulation, checking your ductwork in your attic for leakage and doors and windows. And I think that's very important as we move forward with the new trends in energy savings.
What are some of the trends? I know you talked about some of the outdoor trends. What are some of the indoor trends you're seeing that people want in these custom homes?
A lot of our trends that we're seeing is more of on the millwork side, believe it or not. People want a lot of trim. They want a lot of crown, very ornate staircases, stair parts, wood treads, a lot of wood in homes. And that also goes back to there's a lot of recycled products out there that people are using for interior as well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the hardwood floors are just huge right now. I think that's a huge thing. and I see lots of resale homes that's very important. Tell me about what does it mean to be a master certified builder?
Well, there's if you look at the collateral material from NAHB, we are an elite group of builders. There's not many of us out there. Basically, there's just several requirements that we have to go through. You have to have been a builder for several years, and you have to go through a litany of different construction courses and management courses and financial courses through the National Association of Home Builders. Basically, what that does for us is it allows us to offer our clients the best they can get from anywhere else. So it's a very, very good designation, and we're very proud to have it.
Sure, it sounds great, and I think that's something that consumers can look for in a builder, as well as the Energy Star features, and just going and asking a lot of questions about what are the green features.
That's correct.
And making sure that you're going to get all the benefits in the house, because not every builder builds the same, right?
That's right.
Well, thanks for tuning in for another edition of Houston Real Estate Radio. Next week we'll be answering real estate questions on the air, so if you have a question about real estate, give us a call at 281-882-8088, and we'll be happy to play it back next week and answer that for you on the air. Join us Sunday at 2 p.m. for more real estate information that you can use.